escalating once again. There has been yet another face-off between Indian and Chinese troops. This time, the incident has been reported in the Tawang sector of Arunachal Pradesh in the eastern part of India. Sources say on the 9th of December, PLA troops contacted the line of actual control in Tawang sector, which was contested by Indian troops in a firm and resolute manner. Sources say this face-off led to minor injuries to some personnel from both sides. The two sides immediately disengaged from the area.
Salak.
Sources also says the follow-up of the incident, India's commander in the area held a flag meeting with his Chinese counterpart to discuss the issue in accordance with structured mechanisms to restore peace and tranquility in the sector. For more on this, we're now joined by our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibul from New Delhi. Siddhant, reports suggest that soldiers have been injured on both sides. This is, of course, the first such incident between the People's Liberation Army of China and the Indian Army since the 2020 Galwan clashes. What more do we know at this point? How has the Indian government reacted?
All right, so
you pretty much what she said. You know, tensions are escalating between India and China. They say that so far, you know, both troops on both sides have been injured so far. There's currently a face-off going on in Arunachal's Tawang sector. So, as you can see here, there are tensions that is escalating between both China and India. You know, and right now, the Lord, he has a spirit of war out there. Okay, because right now we are entering into a time of war. So you know, I didn't want to have this window open at first because, as you can see, you know, the video is lagging. So. Go to Isaiah chapter 30. Is it 14? 14. The Lord mustered the host of the battle. You know what? It'd be quicker if I just do it this way. Okay? Because see, what we're seeing here is Bible prophecy. The Lord mustered the host of, and I'll type in KJV here, okay? Oh, so it was Isaiah 13, right? So Isaiah, you know, it's been a while since I brought out this verse, so of course I wouldn't remember it. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14, it says, "The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord, Yahweh, ahchyam, Yahweh of hosts," which when you look up that word host, it goes back to the Hebrew word tazadah, which means army. Okay? It means army. So the Lord of armies mustered the host of the battle. And when you mustering the host of the battle, that means you give 1,000 a month. You give them the battle. And that's what Yahweh, ahchyam, Yahweh is doing. We're getting these nations ready for what war? Well, the answer is right here. This is the war that the Lord is getting these nations ready for. Revelation chapter 11, verse 17. Okay. So Revelation, of course, I'm not going to take me to it. Revelation chapter 11, verse 14, it says, "The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe, the third destruction, the third woe cometh quickly." Now the second woe is talking about World War II. Okay? The third woe is talking about World War III. mustard for. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. Okay, it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet." So you're going to hear of wars and rumors of wars. This is what we're hearing about here. We're hearing about India and China going at it. We're hearing about tensions escalating. We're hearing about troops on both sides being injured. So, and these escalations is taking place on the borders of Arunachal's Tawang sector. As you see right there, okay? Now, if we scroll down to verse 7, right? Scroll down to verse 7. It says this. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, the race wars, okay? The nation of Jacob, the nation of Israel, the so-called Israelites and the Indians, versus the nation of Edom, so-called like it says in kingdom against kingdom. And as you can see right here, we got the kingdom of Moab rising up against the kingdom of Elam. Okay, those people in India, they come from Elam. Okay, they are Elamites. Those East Indians. Okay, those Iranians, they are East Indians. Okay, so we got the kingdom of Moab rising up against the kingdom of Elam, the East Indians. The kingdom of Moab is talking about the Chinese. Okay, and the North and South Koreans, they are also Moabites. It says, "And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." Verse 8 says, "All these are the beginning of sorrows." Now let me scroll up here. Okay, let's go to the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9. Okay, Luke 21 and 9. It says, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions," that's what we're hearing about, right? Wars and commotions, escalations, tensions. Okay, "be not terrified."